Hey, what's going on YouTube? All my broskies watching right at this moment. Today, I will be doing a baseball memorabilia review on my one of the most prized possession baseball collection. You might be asking, Josh, where the heck have you been over the last 34 days? Well, I've been doing homework, coronavirus work, all that crap going on. And I was thinking over for the past 34 days what kind of review I would love to do for all my broskies and all my premium YouTubers. So, I was thinking it over last night. I was like, my baseball collection. I never did that before. So, I'm going to do my baseball collection. And this is one of the most prized possession baseball collections right here. As you can see right here. Wait, hold up. Right here and right here. Football right here. Baseball right here. Barry Bonds. Little game used relic right here. And autograph right there. I'll be showing it to you later in the review, but this right here is the most prized possessions in my opinion. But there's one thing that you'll be mind blown of this thing right here. So you might be asking, how long have you had this collection? Well, I had this collection for over 10 years plus. One thing 10 years plus, 1 year for 5 years plus, and another thing, a good 6-7 years. But you might be asking, how did you become a big baseball fan? Well, in June 28th, 2010, remember the exact date, one of my dad's friends, Sal, works at United Fast Foods. If you're always wondering if you are an R&D, researcher and development, or electrical, go work there. Good place. But back to the story. The point of the whole story, late June 2010, we went to a baseball game. There was this random guy, right? Random guy gave me a baseball. He was like, don't give this to anybody. Keep this as your prized possession. One of your prized possession. Prized possession. Gosh, tongue twister. Ugh. So I kept the baseball. There was a person I was asking $100 for. I'm like, no, I refuse this and that. But I'm always wondering. I don't know where the baseball's at actually. I don't know if it's one of them or because I have a couple baseballs that are minor league and major leagues, and all of them look like the same. But we'll find out. We will. We'll find out. But anyways, the point back to the story. That's how I became a big baseball fan, actually. So, but the Cubs lost that game during the Angels. It was I think like 10-6, I think, or 6-5, something like that. But that was like 10 years ago. So, might be asking, when are you going to show the baseball collection? Well, today is a really good day to show you my baseball collection. So right here, it's kind of hypocritical. I have a couple things that are Reds, Louisville Bats, and Chicago Cubs. But I go to a lot of baseball games around the Kentucky and Ohio and the Illinois area, but not the Indianapolis area, which is kind of weird and kind of surprising. I'm not a big Indianapolis fan anyways, but here's my first collection right here. You might be asking, who signed this baseball? And you might be asking, where did you get this baseball at? Well, it was late 2013. And we went to this baseball game in late 2013, Louisville Bats. And the really cool thing about this baseball right here is signed by Billy Hamilton. He plays for the Cincinnati Reds. He's still, how can I say, new, in my opinion. Very fast player, very good baseball player. Well, in my opinion, I think he's one of the greatest Cincinnati Reds baseball players at this moment. Right this moment, the last time I checked of his salary was $500,000 a year, which is like usual for a baseball player. But this was his minor league baseball right here. This is before he started the majors, actually. So this was about a good year before he started. But he started playing the majors when he was like 24, 23. So, but this is one thing right here, and these are a couple other baseball players that signed. I don't know who. But this right here, this is Billy Hamilton's signature, and you can see the brown spot right here. This is where they hit the baseball. So, that's one thing right there. Next thing. This, I'll give you a background on this story. So, it's July 24th, 2011. We went to a Cincinnati Reds game and an Atlanta Braves game, right? It was a regular game, this and that, but there was this guy, Barry Larkin. Hall of Famer 2012, helped the Cincinnati Reds win the 1990 World Series, and hit over, I think, about 150, 200 home runs in that range. But he was a really good baseball player. He really was. But a really interesting thing is that he barely signs any autographs during that time and during that moment. But this was like a year before he went into the induction of the Hall of Fame of baseball. So we went inside. Actually, it was a really bad day. Didn't get any autographs signed. It was depressing, boring, all that stuff. But we left, and so there was this guy, John Crook. He's not a crook or anything, no pun intended. But this guy right here, he worked for Baseball Tonight, and I think he still works at Baseball Tonight too, but he used to play for the San Diego Padres, actually. And so they asked my mom, he was like, what do you want? And so he was like these two ball signs, and then they were joking around, this and that, and so on and so on. And so John Crook, and there was this other guy, he plays for, actually, no, he doesn't play for baseball. He does Baseball Tonight, actually. I was thinking of somebody else, my bad. But he was like, I think Barry Larkin would mind if you would come inside his trailer. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I would love that. So we went inside his trailer, right? I stayed 10 minutes. I was explaining about my I think it was my mother's side's history and so on, blah, 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 blah. It was a really interesting time. I wish I had that on recording. That would be really awesome, actually. But, I'll show you a picture, actually. Here's a picture of me with Barry Larkin. I have it hanged up right here. This is Barry Larkin right here. This is me, 11 years old. Actually, no, 10 years old. And this is me right here. Actually, no, not me. What the heck? This is the reporter that told me, do you want to go inside Barry Larkin's trailer? And so, yeah. But anyways, I told him about the store. I told him a couple stories about my mom and dad's history and all that. And so, the really interesting thing is that he signed my baseball, and anybody asking, where is the baseball at? So, the baseball is right here, all my broskies. I'm going to pull it out because it's a little bit faded, because it's one of my most prized possessions. That's Barry Larkin's signature. That's John Crook's signature right here, the guy that was joking around with my mom. And this guy right here, so I don't know if you can see it. Well, it's a little bit faded, but that's really bad, actually. But I don't know if you can see it. Gosh, I wish I had a better... There. But, and another person, too. And this is the baseball reporter's signature, too, right here. But, that's another prized possession right there. And that's another rememberable thing right there. But, that was a really good day. I love that day. The next thing, one of the most prized possessions, the whole shebang, the whole everything, the most moment right here. So, you might be asking, what is it? So, remember I was telling you about United Fast Foods guy, Al? So, right here, you might be asking, what in the heck is this thing right here? So, this thing right here, as you can see, and you might be asking, what is this? This is gum. This is G-U-M, gum, not gum. Gum. So you might be asking, what is it? It's a piece of the Cubs' bench dugout. You might be asking, when did you get this? It was in 2009, late 2009. This is another memorable moment of baseball for me. Got this at his office. He was like, Josh, I'd like to give you something really, really important. He gave me this piece. They cut pieces of the Cubs' benches, people's Cubs' benches, because they need to use them from Gatorade machines as a regularly filled dugout area. So, but there was one piece that they didn't use, so it was the edge of the bench. This right here is baseball player's gum right here. I don't know who. I'd like to get it tested sometime. That'd be really, really straight up gas, my guy. Premium. But a really interesting thing is that I got this in 2009. I got it authenticated 5 years later, and this is 2 years before the Cubs won the World Series. And so this little piece right here, this little piece of wood, got authenticated. It's real. It's authentic. And it's worth $200 during 2014. But when the Cubs won in 2016, this little piece right here might be worth a couple $1,000s, depending on which gum it is. If it's Ernie Banks' gum or somebody else's gum, this could be worth maybe more. Actually, not maybe more, more. But this gum right here and this bench right here is worth every single penny. So I'm appraising it for $2,000 up to $3,000. I might be wrong, but if I ever get it authenticated again or offered again, I'll give you an update on my broskies. But anyways, that is my good percentage of my baseball collection right here on my broskies. And all y'all, you have a great day. You have a premium night. And the update for my videos. I might be doing 2 to 3 videos a week. So if you're wondering what kind of videos, well, possibly gaming, possibly reviews, this and that, so on and so on. So all my broskies, you have a great day.